Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Little Red Rooster TV show. Today, we're going to be featuring many different things. We're going to be talking about certain ongoing subjects that we're going to be talking about in every show. And as we welcome you here, in between each show, I've been getting feedback. I've got about 150 people that have watched, and out of those 150, I've had about 10 people give requests for things to talk about. And I'm on my way to doing that and developing hopefully a little bit of an online community of people that think the same way or have those same kinds of feelings as each other. You know, I mean, it's sort of like I'm always telling the people in the real estate business, if you deal with people that you really that like you, that's where you can't go wrong. So I'd just like to welcome everybody that's here and thank you for coming. If you only come one time, hallelujah. And if you come back again, welcome back. Okay, so today we've got a quote on the show. We're going to start having a quote each time. And the quote is from Clark Gable. And Clark Gable was certainly one of my favorite movie actors. He was a great guy. And back in those days, it seemed like the people that were movie actors, or almost anybody that was in America that had notoriety, a portion of the reason that they did was for some kind of a character or something about them that was strength and American. And so here's what Clark Gable said. The things a man has to have are hope and confidence in himself against all odds. And sometimes he needs somebody, his pal, his mother, his wife, or God, to believe in him and give him that confidence. He's got to have some kind of inner standards that are worth fighting for, or there won't be any way to bring him to conflict, to give him the courage to come to conflict. And he must be ready to choose death before the dishonor without making too much song and dance about it. That's all there is to it. It seems like in our country right now, the more of us that get back to that kind of thinking and that will get out there and do things for ourselves, the better we are. I just think that, I wrote an article not too long ago, it hasn't been printed yet, and it's about, how in all of us, if we develop a sense of self-improvement, that we have a goal, that we would like to get better and better in different ways and little things in our lives that will give us an overall better performance toward the things that we want. So in other words, the first principle of it is to develop the idea of how you want your life to be. For example, in my life, I just love recording. I love hanging out with musicians and salespeople. I like people that get an idea and want to go and make it happen. I love real estate people. The real estate people and musicians have so much in common. It's just amazing. So that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about in the show is the never-ending improvement segment of the show and what can we do to do that. And I think today we talked about it. First, get a vision of how would you like to have your life be a little better than what it is today. If it's less bills, if it's a better car, that's a good starting point. It doesn't matter. Just spend a little bit of time thinking about that. Okay, so the other day I got a request from somebody to talk about the Yukon Daily. And I have a great resource in Dave Williamson. So Dave, I would love it if you'd give me a little feedback on this. Can you tell me the name of our first drummer when we had Dennis Nielsen on bass and you and I, and that was our first incarnation of the Yukon Daily? And secondly, where did the name the Yukon Daily come from? Because the Yukon Daily name was already on that band when I got there, and I liked it from the very first day I ever heard it. I said, hey, that's an interesting sounding name of a band. And so I was in that band, I don't even know how many years, but I think 3 or 4 or 5 years of my life, and great fun in that band, a lot of fun. So I'm interested in that. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about our current band, what's going on. So John Seymour is definitely working out great on the bass. And what I'm doing now is Skip and John are recording their respective drum parts and bass parts on the songs that I've already got recorded. I've got a number of songs. I've got one song coming up that my friend Shelley Somerset is a video and radio producer from the Los Angeles area, and she's moving up here and getting into real estate. And she's been working on a project for me, a song I'm writing called Coney Island Blues. And now we're going to put John Seymour and Skip on that song and Clark Calvert on that song. And then we're going to do a little video along with her video and intersync them, and that'll be on one of our upcoming shows. So we are going to be playing this next week. Ron Berenger and Skip and I will be at Kim's Country Kitchen this coming Thursday, the 24th, and then the 25th with John Seymour and Clark at the VFW Hall for the Halloween party. So we're looking forward to both of those gigs and look forward to seeing some of you guys out there. So thank you very much. This is Gene Thorpe and Little Red Rooster TV signing out for today. Peace.